Hi guys, this is a brief video to discuss about our life path and our life path number. This video is for life path number 7. I'm sure you already know what your life path number is if it's here, but if you don't know what your life path number is, the information's down below. You are basically your date of birth reduced down to one digit. So add it all up till you get to one digit, that is. And that is your life path. Life paths go from cycles from 1 to 9. So right now we're discussing life path 7, why you're here and what you're meant to do on this life path and in your life's journey. Life path 7s tend to be the psychics of all the cycles. You guys are highly, highly intuitive, very, very wise as well. If anything, you guys remind me of a crossbreed between the High Priestess in the Tarot and the Hermit card. More of the High Priestess. You guys are very, very intuitive in the sense that you just feel something is off or you feel something's right. Like if you've ever noticed for you life path 7s, a song just pops in your head that you haven't heard in years and you turn on the radio or whatever in your car and there it is, it's playing. Or a movie you haven't seen in 10 years and you turn on the TV and it's airing. Or a friend you haven't thought about in many, many years, they just pop you a text message or they call you out of nowhere. You're like, oh, that's your intuition kicking in. Same thing when it comes to getting an answer to something. Your internal antennas go up. Here's the problem with you guys. Your problem with life path 7 is you're also brilliant. You're also highly intelligent beings. You're constantly searching for the answers. You're like that priest that is educated in law and science and medicine, and you want to investigate if the miracle is actually a miracle or it's just something that's 3D. And the truth of the matter is this is where you always struggle. So life paths 7s always constantly struggle between the metaphysical world and the world of reality. So that's where you guys will struggle. You will always struggle balancing your spirituality versus practicality, the metaphysical, the esoteric versus practicality, reality, what's going on. And you're constantly trying to balance that out. A lot of you guys, the best field or work that it meant for you, field of work, has been scientists, has been analysts, research analyst, computer analyst, but most of you, it is about analyzing something and coming to a conclusion. The reason being is that's your life purpose. You are here to solve the world's greatest mysteries. That's why you become scientists. That's why you become researchers. That's why some of you become even teachers, philosophers, things of that nature. That is truly your life path. You also have this innate weird sense of fear over finances and money. It's a little bit irrational because you tend to do well, but that's again a life path 7 tends to have a bit of paranoia, another thing that you guys struggle with that you need to work on. You tend to sometimes be a recluse in the sense of you go into hermit mode. You have really great relationships, but then because you're so honest and you're so truthful that people tend to shy away from you. I guess they don't want to live in their own reality. But you don't even realize that that's what could potentially be hurting your relationships. Also, what could potentially hurt your relationships, life path 7, is that when you do go in this crazy hermit mode because you're analyzing something or you're very analytical or you're in cerebral mode, you tend to drift away from your person or your person drifts away from you. So that's another thing that you need to work on, especially in this year when we have universal year 6. This is the year of marriages and divorces, new friends, new adventures, etc., etc. Now, the other thing I want you guys to do is find out where your North Node is. Your North Node, and that's in your birth chart. Again, I like Cafe Astrology. I'll put that link down below. Find out where your North Node is. For example, I'm using Aries for every life cycle. Aries North Node, these are people that when they were children, they didn't get emotional love or respect, or they just were rejected. They had to go into survival mode early because they had to learn to overcome abandonment and whatnot. Now imagine that's your North Node. Those are your life lessons. You need to apply them to what your purpose is here. So if you're a life path 7 and you're constantly in analysis mode, or you go into this recluse mode, or you go into hermit mode, you're going to have to realize how to balance that. So your North Node will help you balance your life path. It will tell you, oh, the things that you needed to learn, that's what's going to help you mitigate fallout as you being a Life Path 7. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. Please stay tuned. The reason for me bringing this introduction of life paths is because I will be doing tarot readings once a month for each life path to see what your circumstances are when they pop up and when they arise, how to navigate them, how to best mitigate fallout, if any. All right, please leave me your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out the rest of the content on this channel. I think you'll be pleased. Bye, Life Path 7s.